Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan and I run the channel Tennis with Dylan. Today I'm going to be talking about mobility and I'm going to give you guys 10 mobility exercises that you can do before training to help loosen up the body and prepare yourself for training ahead. So what is mobility? Mobility is increasing the range of motion in your joints and muscles. This helps you to prevent injuries, improve your posture and make you overall feel better. Mobility training includes the variety of dynamic stretches, myofascial release, as well as agility exercises, and these different things help you to improve your range of motion and make your body feel more free and relaxed. The reason why I do mobility a lot is that it helps me with my posture. Posture is so important when playing tennis and moving around the court. You want to make sure that your back is nice and straight, your head is up as well. You don't want to have a slouched back or tilting to the left or right hand side. It's very important to make sure that you have good adequate posture to prevent injuries and also so that you have a solid base when performing of exercise. Another reason why I like doing mobility training is to prevent injuries. Injuries are one of the common things built up from muscles being very tight and tense, and by doing flows such as yoga or Pilates, it helps you to make your body more pliable, and when your body's more pliable, therefore you're going to be more stretchy and bendy, therefore preventing getting injured so much. A lot of the time why people get injured as well is because of having a sedentary lifestyle. This means if you're working at an office and you're not actively moving as much, your body's going to seize up and become even more tense. And therefore when you're seated in positions, therefore your hips, your back are especially prone to getting tighter. And therefore when you're moving around dynamic on a tennis court, your body is not used to that lengthening of the muscles. So in turn, you could get injured potentially. Let's get into the 10 mobility exercises. Before I start my mobility flow, I like to just make sure that my body is nice and loose. So I just shake out the body, relax the mind, and I do sometimes little hangs. So what I do by this is I lengthen my legs out and I just allow my arms to just stay chilled and relaxed, just letting them flow. And then also I just add a little bit of tilting as well. I may do this for a couple of minutes in the morning just to alleviate any tension that's been built up in my body over the night. Exercise number 1 is the cat-cow. What you want to make sure you do is your hands on all fours. You're going to make sure that your back is nice and straight. You're going to go arcing up with the head before followed by a hollow shape, just like so. So you're going to go down nice and high, and then you're going to make sure your back is going up towards the sky. As you can see, we're just going to start nice and slow, just breathing in and exhaling out. Exercise 2 is one of the staples in yoga. Downwards dog, where your heels are trying to touch the floor, just really pushing down with the hands, and you're going to go down to the floor before getting up nice and tall. Relax shoulders, head up nice and tall. This is great for your core and your back. So downwards dog to cobra, nice and tall, and then coming back up. Let's just do it one more time and breathe out, nice and relaxed. Back to reset. The third exercise, you're going to be seated on the ground. What we can do is place our hands on the ground to start as well. These are called 90-90s. So as you can see from my legs, just like so, we want a 90-degree angle just here from the quad to the shoe, and 90-degree angle here to the other side as well. And what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly turn over from left to right, ever so gently, not trying to go too fast. If you want to advance this, what you can do is you can take your hands off and allow to go just by yourself, nice and freely. And to advance this, even further, you're going to come up, push the hips up. And same thing on the other side, just like so. The fourth exercise is back openers. So what we're going to do is lay down onto the floor and we're going to place our hands out to the side, raising up our right leg to start. Left hand is going to come over the top and just gently rock to the left-hand side. What we're now going to do with the right hand is we're going to come over to the side of the left-hand side of our body, and we're just going to gently open up and come back down. As you can see, you can also put something underneath the knee if you feel like you need a bit of support there as well. You just want to start very gently, just opening up just like so. I like to do about 5 to 10 on each side. And the same thing on the other side. Just relaxed and just opening up your body. Really nice stretch to do in the morning. For the fifth exercise, we're going to do the world's greatest stretch. This is one of my favorite exercises. So we're going to have a plank in all fours, up nice and high on our hands. What we're going to do is we're going to step with our right leg on the outside of our right hand. We're going to try to drop our elbow down to the floor before reaching up nice and high towards the sky. And then we're going to do the same with the other leg. So left leg, elbow to the floor or as low as you can, reaching up nice and high with your left hand. Let's do 2 more. Down to the sky, down to the floor, up to the sky. Exercise number 6 is called thread the knee to. What you're going to do is kneel and you're going to place your hands out just in front of you, just like you're on all fours. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our right hand to start, and we're going to go underneath the gap between our knee and our left hand. We're going to go all the way down nice and low to the ground, exactly like your shoulders touching the floor, before opening up towards the sky, just like the world's greatest stretch. So down, shoulder touches the floor, pushing up nice to the sky. This is a really nice back opening exercise. Nice and stretch, just like on the other side, reaching up nice and high, down to the floor, reaching up nice and high. Exercise number 7 is the YTW. We're going to lay on our front. We're going to make sure that our hands are just off the floor. As you can see, my thumbs are pointing towards the sky. We're going to come up to the sky for the Y, come out to the side, and we're going to go for a T, and then exactly the same with our thumbs up to the sky, we're going to go for a W. So we're going to go carry on from the start again. Y, T, and then W, and we're going to repeat that. YTW is going to be 1 set, and we're going to repeat that 5 times. The 8th exercise is going to be pigeon to kickback. So what the pigeon will look like, we'll be on all fours with our hands in the plank. We're going to bring our foot up nice and high towards our chest, and we're going to try to come as low as we can. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kick back out with that leg up nice and high. So we're going to go down into the pigeon, chest towards the knee, before kicking back up nice and high. Same thing on the other side. Nice and low with that chest, kicking back up nice and high. Down nice and low with the chest, kicking up nice and high. The pigeon stretch to kickback is a great exercise for stretching the glutes, as well as the exercise when you lengthen out with a kickback that helps you to put a little bit of tension as well to get the muscles nice and stimulated. Exercise number 9, what we're going to do is the Cossack. What you want to do is keep your feet wider than your hips and wider than your shoulders. You're going to lunge out to one side, and as you can see, I want that toe to come up, and we're going to feel a nice stretch in the groin area here. So as you can see, we're just going to go gently to either side. If this is difficult, you can come a little bit higher as well. We're just going to try to rock to the left and right side, just ever so slowly. The 10th and final exercise that I do in my mobility training is I go from that hip to hamstring, hip to hamstring. This targets 2 parts of your body here nicely. And definitely it's very important to make sure that you keep your body nice and supple when doing these exercises. Go at a nice slow controlled speed, do not rush. Slow and steady, just to get the nice feeling of lengthening the muscles gradually. I hope you guys enjoyed the 10 mobility exercises. I love to do these exercises in the morning when I feel like my body is quite stiff, alongside my foam rolling and self-myofascial release exercises as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to subscribe, like and comment, and I'll hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.